So you know how in the Railcraft mod you have your like little train thing at the front. You can have like say passengers and storage, minecarts. You can connect them all together and it rides as a single unit across. Well, guess what? You can do that in normal Minecraft without any commands, without any mods. I'm here to show you how. My name's Minecraft, and welcome to a video. Today we're going to be discussing some interesting feature or bug, I'm not sure what to call it, that I found with minecarts that you can do. You can actually make working connected trains, and I'm going to show you how. So, first off, you're going to spawn off with any type of minecart. I wouldn't suggest TNT though, because that goes boom boom. But yes, any type of minecart will work. You can use your normal minecart, you can use chest minecart, hopper minecart, you can even use another furnace minecart. But any 3 will do, 3 or less. Any more usually breaks, it's not too stable. So, you have your 4 minecarts here, or less. You have to have at least 1 furnace minecart. That is the important one. You can have any type except for TNT minecart in the back here. So, to make your train fit together, what you gotta do is make sure you have a block at the end here. Turn it on. You can see how they kind of smush all together. Then you just want to change the way that it's facing. It actually works like a train. You can go on in, you can get in your chest, and it functions like a train. No commands, no mods, just normal Minecraft. So, let's start off with some good uses for it. Well, first of all, you could use it to send cargo across. Say you have 3 shipments of chests. Let's say that you have furnace minecarts in there, just for no reason. Why not? I gotta send my furnace minecarts across there. Well, there you go. Now you have a shipment of them arriving to your next destination, wherever that is. You can do it for passengers. Say you want to go for a ride with your buddies. You can go ahead, get your 3 or less trains. You can do it with more, but the problem with doing it with more is that it gets really unstable. Here, I'll go ahead, plop down a furnace. Here we go. You have, what, 6, 7 of them here. Go ahead, send that down. As you can see, they start to break apart. I mean, you can do more, but it just becomes very unstable. You can actually walk through this, and it usually doesn't break apart when it's 3 or less. As you can see, it's not really breaking apart as easily. To break it all apart, though, you just sit right in front of it, and it'll actually break the whole thing. So, now for some problems with this train. There's quite a few weird things that happen with it. Quite a few weird mechanics. So, first off, we go over here. Corners, it doesn't really like corners too well. So, we're just going to use 1 passenger trains for now. If we have a 1 passenger train here, set it on through, it's connected now. It goes that way, and it splits apart. It does not work. Now, a way to actually combat this weirdness is to have it do it kind of like this, because what it does is it actually goes slanted. So if we go on over here and put down our furnace, go ahead, send it across, as you see, it will actually stay connected and get to its destination. Although it doesn't work good on any corners changing the actual direction completely. If it's going north, you can go a little bit diagonal, but it wants to continue going north. You can't go west right after you go diagonally, or else it kind of still messes up. So if we go ahead, send it on down, actually it functions weirdly and it just throws it completely off the track. Not sure why that happens. There's also some weird stuff that happens when you try and go up and down slopes. So you want this on a flat plane. So if we have 1 passenger, send it on up, it actually boosts itself up to the front, which is actually pretty good, because if you're in it, you can change. This is a good way to change the direction. So now you're going this way, now you're going this way. It's kind of cool, I'd say. But it still gets weirder. If you have 2 minecarts in the back, and it doesn't get stuck like that one just did, then one of them shoots across and one of them stays behind. And then when you send it back, it fixes itself. Now finally, if you have 3, this is where it gets really strange. Compress it, there you go, and they merge into 1. And then the weirdest part about this is that if you leave minecart over at the end there, go on and send it back, now it works as if there's 3 there again, and then it merges into 2, and you keep doing that again and again to compress your minecarts together. Now, you could probably use this as some sort of chest storage device if you wanted. So, say you have a ton of minecart chests here. I'll just put down a ton. Go ahead, put down my furnace, send it on over. There we go, all connected. Send it up. Get rid of that one. Send it back. Now there's less than there than it was. Oh, now there's only 3 there. And if I do it one more time, there's only going to be 2. This is a way to compress your items if you wanted to. Just weird mechanics with this train. And another thing that it doesn't like too much is slopes. So if we go ahead, have ourselves a slope here, I'm just going to use 2 trains here, because the third one messed up. They shoot across. They shoot up in front. So I guess this kind of works like the 1. Now, if we use 3, I haven't actually tested slopes too much. Oops. So if we use 3 minecarts, right, I want to see what would happen. It breaks apart. Great. So if you use 3, absolutely nothing happens. If you use 2, they shoot upwards. And if you use 1, then it shoots upwards again. So slopes, bit weird with the trains. Corners, not too friendly. But if you're going in a straight line, I'd suggest using a train. So, good thing that I used is 2 chests, use a minecart, and then a furnace, and you have 2 storage devices. So I don't want this rail and I don't want this dirt, so I'll put those in that chest. I'll go sit in here and let's go on a train ride. Now there's a cool little aesthetic thing that you can add to your Minecraft world, a nice little train, as long as it's going in a straight line, of course. Now, you could probably figure out some way of either turning or switching tracks. I just found this bug and did a little bit of testing, not too much. But I hope you enjoyed this video on this weird little bug or feature, whatever you want to call it. Trains in Survival Minecraft. Now, if someone did actually find this before me, please tell me. I'd really like to know who discovered this, if it wasn't me. But yeah, if you like trains and don't feel like getting that all-in-one command, don't feel like getting a Railcraft or Steve's Minecarts or anything like that, go ahead and just use your Furnace Minecarts. It's so underrated. No one ever uses these, when you can just use them as a train. Anyways, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna go take a train ride over there. But yeah, my name is in Minecraft, and goodbye.